Welcome to Bio 181 Greenhouse, and today we're going to be learning about how to win a fern growing competition by inoculating an agar dish with spores and growing a fern.
Taking an agar dish, inoculate it with the spores by distributing the spores over the agar plate so it can swim about the nutrients. The next step is to now take the inoculated plate and put it in a CO2 concentrated environment. After inoculating your agar dish, make sure to fill it up with distilled water from your very own Brita filter. Fill it up to a degree. So the distilled water has a limited amount of impurities, which allows the plant to more efficiently soak up and incorporate the H2O into its Calvin cycle. Next, to mimic the fern's natural environment, place it in a location that stays a consistent 72 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, is humid, and in indirect sunlight. This fern has been in my shower for about 10 weeks. Once a week, be sure to push out the accumulative waste byproduct that is oxygen from the plate and replace it with a CO2 concentration by breathing in the bag. This mimics kind of a greenhouse effect, and so the higher CO2 concentration will allow for a more efficient ATP production through the Calvin cycle, allowing for more efficient growth in the little agar plate there. Okay, so what we're looking to happen is for the spores to then germinate, producing the gametophyte, which is the haploid generation. So the gametophyte produces, you know what, the gametes. And so the gametes are the antheridium and the archegonium, which is the female and the male sex cells. And so once fertilization occurs, it creates this little zygote. And so then it's a developing sporophyte. So then once the developing sporophyte matures into the mature sporophyte, which is the fern, the underside of the fern will then contain sporangia. And so this contains the spores, which then distribute via the wind or rain to then continue on into the fern cycle, developing more ferns. After the allotted time has elapsed, take your inoculated and growing ferns and sow them into their own pot. An inoculation into another inoculation. Place outside and wait. And finally, reveal your fully grown fern. This is how you win a fern growing competition.